Hi, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever your time zone situation might be. If that happens to be the case. In this video, I'm going to be talking about individuality and being yourself. um, and expressing yourself, whatever you want to call it. You pretty much have the idea of what it is. The reason I want to talk about this is because it's great. I love talking about it, and I feel like it's really important. It's something that everyone needs to discover in themselves, and I feel like it's one of the main reasons why we're here, and it changes the world in a way, and it helps us people to learn things in ways that we never learned before. Basically, my definition of individuality is expressing your innermost true self and being true to yourself and expressing all the characteristics and aspects and qualities of who you are as a person. Yeah, that's a long definition. um, yeah, I really think it's important because every single person in this world has a different purpose, different assignment, a different aspiration, a different mindset, a different goal of what they want to do in life. And I think it's really important that parents be open-minded to what their children want to do, because usually parents do not approve of what their children want to do, and this is what backs up the generation, in my opinion. I feel like that people should be able to not be able to not even have to seek approval from their parents. Goodness, just to be who they want to be and do what they want to do and pursue a passion that they have a goal with. And one of the biggest problems when it comes to individuality is not only doing what you want to do, but being the kind of person that you want to be as far as personality and expressing who you are, the exterior. When it comes to individuality, it also comes down to what clothes you like to wear, what's your favorite hairstyle, and what hot like makeup on your face, like what kind of makeup you like to put on your face, and what kind of music you like to listen to, who's your favorite celebrity, who's your favorite music artist, who you look up to is even one of those. And children in this day and age are super super suppressed for who they are, and it's usually by their parents, and as a result, if they become suppressed, they'll neglect who they truly are as a person, and forget who they are. And this can also be caused not only by parents, but even by the people who they look up to, and even by peers. And this is a form known as bullying, and this is a really, really big issue, usually in middle school and high school. I've even been through bullying myself, and it's not. And every time I got bullied, I would, you know, God bless them, I would let them know that I am not the one to be messed with, because I was so tired of being messed with. So, when it comes to that, you have to stand up for who you are. Just a side note. So, yeah, people are bullied, people are even talked about, and people are even physically abused for simply expressing who they are. And it's even going on today. And in certain situations and occasions, people are looked down upon just for expressing who they are. Like if you go to after show. If you go to an after show after you've performed for an opera, if someone decides they wanted to go in their jeans and their shirt, they are instantly looked down upon just because they didn't dress like everyone else, and they had a lack of respect. What does clothes have to do with your respect for other people? They're just clothes. They're made for people to wear so they will not be naked. It has no difference whatsoever. When it comes down to showing respect for other people, it comes down to your attitude, common courtesies, being able to say hi, how are you, putting a smile on your face, and being professional, having a professional attitude. This should never ever have to come down as to how you look. Your exterior has nothing to do with what impact you can make on the world, and I think that's what individuality is all about. But when it also comes down to it, you should still be able to express yourself in the exterior. And that shouldn't make a specific statement. Well, in a way it does, because it kind of relates to it, because when people dress up and they dress up how they want to dress up, they feel good about themselves. And that's one of the most important vital components of individuality, in my opinion. And also in today's society, people in general are very, very, very narrow-minded when it comes to gender and gender expressions. Like, if a guy decided he wanted to look like a girl, and a girl wanted to look like a guy, and I may sound really narrow-minded because I'm only addressing the binary gender, but if when it comes to that, it causes an uproar, and people feel strangely uncomfortable about it because they feel like it's abnormal. It's just clothes, and it's just expressing who you are. The trans community has been around for a long time, and at some point in time, you have got to deal with it, because there's transphobic problems going on in this country. And you have no idea what they're going through. Trans people go through a lot of things in this country, trust me. So yeah, when it comes down to individuality, just be who you are and always follow your heart. And especially when you become an adult. When you become an adult, the word approval should not even be in your vocabulary anymore, unless it has something to do with an application that you download from your cell phone. That's bottom line, and that's the truth. When you become an adult, you shouldn't have to seek approval from other people. The decisions you make are the decisions you make, period. Now, you can go to other people and ask for their advice, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. You make the decision. You have to start the show at some point in time. Nobody else is there to make decisions for you. People still want to be involved in people's lives when they reach 21, but I mean, not necessarily be involved, because it is important to be involved in people's lives even when they grow up, but they still want to treat people like children when they reach 21. And that's not how it works. People are meant to leave for a reason, and meant to grow up for a reason. A bird's nest is not going to stay in its nest forever. It's going to have to fly away really soon. But people are still worried about decisions people make, and are still treating them like children. When it comes to growing up, that shouldn't even be the case. And people get upset if they stand up for themselves and claim their adulthood and just state the truth. And they shouldn't even be offended, because that tells them that they're not ready for their children to grow up. And in some point in time, they're going to have to accept that. That is their problem and not yours. That's just how it is, and it is what it is. So if you're a parent and your children are at or over 21, and you're still treating them like a children, trying to direct them the directions you want to take them, you have to let them decide for themselves where they want to be in life. You cannot tell them which way they should, which way they need to go. They have to discover life for themselves. You've lived your life already, so let them live their lives for themselves, and let them seek who they are on the inside, because that's what's really important. So yeah, I feel like if people just grasp the true concept of individuality, this generation would go so far, and society would go so far with what they know, and with what they already know. And some of the things that they feel like is true knowledge is really something that they need to be deprogrammed from. So that's pretty much all I have to say about individuality. Just be yourself. Whatever you want to do it. Just be passionate about it and stick your mind to it. And stay encouraged, stay motivated, and keep your mind focused on whatever you want to do. And just be yourself, and do not care about what other people have to say, because you are who you are at the end of the day. And you are going to be the same person. You can't change who you are, whether it be your sexuality, your religion, your gender, whatever. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, please subscribe, comment, or like the video, or whatever. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye!